what a lot of Ghanaians don't know, and it's the NDC leadership, the arrowhead and the leadership fronts in parliament, assassin. First, no near him say Mahama Yariga and another majority leader. They say the new majority leader, Mr. James Agalga. Now, MP for Busa North. What you say? Now, me who say some people are happy. Omo munim papa no etre say omo ye happy say papa yi ena waba be take up the leadership no. And I've told you, the enti omo kasa ne say omo say papa yi de nya de a wode boge be soin. Yesu nim na enye obi a wo be so Afenyo Markin so. Let's see how it goes. But there is this story article be a Ghana where for posti or say new majority leader James Agalga sends strong message to Afenyo Markin. Not just a new leader, yes, was send a very strong message at the Aqua Afenyo Markin. Na yenti and Samuel leader Eddie Atuja na message I was sending Aqua Afenyo Markin. Na in Tremu or Juana Media Bremo, and there first time or has subscribing and click the notification bell on so. Here is our latest news be about on Sabek. And this video is kindly sponsored by Corporate Logistica, a vehicle management company, Ewa Ghana ha. Na owo eye cargo vehicle kesiye no anahua car kesiye no na opese ye dwuma ma na onya so mfa so nkwan dia faka ne she corporate logistics ansa omo abepe driver maka no maintenance bia wo kan ne ho eka bia wo kan ne ho bia omo abeye na edwuma wo ho so a wo de be maka na kan na ye every day at the end of every month bia no wa kan ne ye de no be jaketua 2 times free wo mo 0598022033 oni omo entwetwe nkomo now o say new majority leader James Agalga sent strong message to Afenyo Markin. As the newly appointed majority leader and Busa North MP James Agalga has stated that he will not be bullied by minority leader Alexander Afenyo Markin in parliament. Not just as someone can say, the tentinity will say, "Nyadi obeso so Afenyo Markin so." I see he will not be bullied. On so Afenyo Markin so and there. Wachinaka home. Also speaking on TV3's Ghana Tonight on August 7th, 2026, Agalga said, being new to the leadership of the majority does not make him someone who can be intimidated. I have heard people say, oh, well, maybe I am new to leadership and I could be bullied. If you've known me for some time, you'd agree that I am not the type who can be bullied. Far from that. So saying microphone someone can, oh, we do you new, now we be bully no, or say, hey, unim da be say Charlie. When yes, microphone he said both of them entered parliament at the same time, and therefore neither has seniority over the other based on their years in the house. So say Embra Afenyo Markin eba parliament no. That time na no so eba parliament. Enti no we enya asemi obeka say we ye ni senior bibi eni hosa o say Afenyo Markin is a colleague lawyer. Not to say James Agalga so a lawyer. That's good. It looks like Ghana say ope it looks like Ghana is ope so than MP pa now person queen ni mo MP juma ni mo I was say Okoko read the law. It looks like he can't do without law. You know, and it makes sense. Because Okoko read the law, it means you've learned the laws of the country. At I say and a parliament also on main role and they say bashembra. So it just makes sense that if you are going to parliament, you just have to go read law so that you know law, right? So basically, no, I mean it's sensible. Also, Afenyo Markin is a colleague lawyer. We are members of the bar. We both arrived in parliament at the same time. And so, he doesn't enjoy seniority over me. So far as our age in parliament is concerned. But of course, we would extend all the courtesies to the minority leadership, he stated. The majority leader also warned the minority against attempts to disrupt parliamentary business, stressing that both sides must operate within the standing orders. And so I'll say, the message I have for the minority is that we would play according to the rules. I mean, the standing orders are very clear. And so if we play according to what the standing orders allow us to do, I am sure we would have a very interesting parliament, he cautioned. Asked if the people should expect any form of showdowns in the House, Agalga said he does not expect his relationship with Afenyo Markin to lead to a major confrontation, but he is prepared to face one if it becomes necessary. So I know the only Afenyo Markin and tokwa ni ho onye na adwen say entokwa besi, but Afenyo Markin person dey entokwa ba ono dey were ready ever prepare. I say I don't think it will get to the point where we would have to have a showdown. But if we have to have a showdown, why not? But as the majority, our interest is to ensure that government business is not interrupted, he indicated. He added that respecting each other's rules would help maintain peace in the House. James Agalga replaces Mahama Yariga as majority leader. Afenyo Markin is a nice gentleman and so would accord him all the courtesies and would expect him to do likewise. And if we do that, I am sure there will be peace and tranquility in the House, he concluded. So that is coming from the new majority leader, James Agalga. I know a lot of people are going to say things, but you know, for me, I think the most important statement I will make it and say the role of the majority is to make sure the government business no ebekosuye. And I think I mean that's what I take from this statement. What I say, it is not about the shenanigans, because at the end of the day, whatever Afenyo Markin is doing in Parliament, he's also playing his role, and his role is that only making sure somebody frustrating government business. That is the role of the opposition. So if you're a majority leader, you also need to be focused. Okay, you don't have to look at the shenanigans. Just look at your mandate and make sure say the ABC biano. You made the action on sano. Obey.
Ghana ni bia wutie me no. Book we eye asset baako a e wo se wo keep e wo fie. To book we ma wo ho. To ma oba. To ma obi biara osombo e wo wabrabo mu. Wadamfo obi a opese odiye wabrabo mu bia no. To sa book we your friend the Ghanaian investor. Na sa book we bet show different forms of investment a obetumi aye e wo Ghana ha. Licensed investments. The first one e ya de bia your friend emergency fund. Book we bet show send you set up emergency fund. Abrabo aye boy bibia betumi ato. If you have an emergency fund, ebeba na aba be save you. Oka betumi asay wo kwan so. Obetumi ayare, oba betumi ayare, ni na emergency fund no ebe take control of all those situations. Book no besan so atre wade bia ye fe na endowment fund. A obetumi dia protect wo ho any your future. Na sa endowment fund no nyame mpengu ukokonya accident na untumi nye adwuma bioma, it will take care of you for the rest of your life. Book no besan so atrel senya obe set up a personal pension fund. Enkrofo bebre eye adwuma wie ekọ retirement, omukọ retirement we are no mo ho aba betwe omo. O set up a personal pension fund. That will not be your case. Most importantly, book we betray how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange investment, basically, it means you are buying ownership of Ghanaian companies. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, it is one of the best performing markets in the whole world. A lot of people are making money from the Ghana Stock Exchange, but they don't know how to invest in it. Book we a better idea. Your investment be why a friend of mutual fund. Book we better how to invest in a mutual fund. Now mutual fund, you don't need to be rich to invest in a mutual fund. I remember an example. You find say wa woba fresh. Now what per license mutual fund e Ghana has say opese odi usikashim. Say o to me invest 500 cedis every single month. E a Ghanaian mutual fund mo. By the time I will be 19 years no. Now I done a millionaire. You find say o wa fa CB we did 10. Opese da chibi odi every month for 500 cedis e share mutual fund mo emano. By the time I will no and our fast no obedi 29 years no na oye millionaire. wankasa wotie me we di 40 nanso wo hwa onye investment bia eno ane say obeye mutual fund every month for 500 cedis ehim. By the time obedi 59 years no na wenya 1 million Ghana cedis. Into mutual fund no, that is how it works. Small money every single month. By the time embre ebeba no na sika no ayekese. Book we better sanya mani na. Sa ope book no ni PDF anase ni twi video a. Free anase WhatsApp number na ewo book ni so sisi a. Na sa we Ghana ni na wa brochure. Now pay hard copy of the book a very simple call Amazon. Now search for the Ghanaian investor. Place the order. Baby will be a best shape. Eddie Abreu. Medasi.